What's up, guys? What is going on? Starsnipe doing a video today. Something amazing is happening. If you can't see it, what I'm looking at right now, this is it. This is 7 Days to Die. You might be thinking, what's so different? I don't know. Play close attention. What looks so different? That's right. Alpha 8 came out, and one of the highly touted features is full smooth terrain. And in the patch notes, literally, they state, "Rest in peace, Minecraft-looking world." So let's just kind of fly around the world and examine how this comes into play. First, we have a mountaintop. No longer is it all blocky and stuff. Just look at it. It stays true to itself. It's like a nice gradual curve when you climb up it and go down it. No more blockiness, kind of. It's very a lot more satisfying. It's definitely look over here, it kind of levels off. Just this smooth terrain is quite literally amazing, and it definitely changes the way it looks, and it might start to get separate 7 Days from Minecraft, because it did start out, I mean, pretty much the best comparison I could give people was pretty much Minecraft with guns and stuff, and that's kind of what it started out as. And now it's definitely evolved into so much more, and now it's kind of done the final separation, I'd like to think, from Minecraft, and that is with the addition of this super sexy, super smooth terrain. But that is not the only thing. I do want to go ahead and get to the rest of the patch notes without completely dying out of just graphical orgasms. So let's go ahead and kind of park down here, just go into God mode and go over what else is new. So they also added new per poly colliders for improved thrown objects. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna get some rocks here. I'm gonna get some stones, and I'm just gonna throw them. And they said there's something with the colliders also. Let's see, just throw it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what changed with that. Oh, there you go. It's skidding across. That's what I meant. Look at that. Just skids across. Let's see if we can hit the tree. Let's play some skee ball. Boom. Look at that. That is so sexy. That is awesome that they added this, and you know, it's definitely adding to realism. As you can see, the harder I throw it, also the more it'll bounce off that, kind of farther it'll go. It's definitely super cool, and we can pick them up after we've thrown them. That is awesome. These things are now fully reusable. Let's see if we can hit this tree. Boom, look at that, just midair, just bounces off. We can go pick it up if we wanted to. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty cool feature. It might have been there before, but apparently it's more improved now, which is awesome. Something that I'm not sure if I will be able to show off completely. I want to, and I did set it so it happens every 8 hours in world, but it is a new airplane supply drops with configurable drop frequency. I had it happen every 8 hours. So hopefully by the end of this video it will happen, because I do want this to happen naturally, kind of in the flow of things, and then we can go on and God mode over there and see what goes on. What else do we have here? A new weapon holster and unholster system. So when I right click, oh shit, it's not working. What the? Okay, do I need to switch, or there we go. If I right click, look at that. Oh no, that's yeah, look at that. When you switch, it's not magical anymore. It's kind of, you're actually switching. You're actually pulling stuff out. It's definitely, it's the small details. It's just really cool, I have to admit. And then here we don't have anything. And let's see, what was it? Let's go ahead and get a gun. Let's see if there's there's an actual holster mechanic. So we're just gonna get, standard pistol. Gonna go ahead, aim down. Okay, so apparently I'm just stupid, but still, definitely when you pull it out, take it out, just you kind of hide it, pull it out. I think that's what they're talking about, and honestly, that's a really cool small detail. And definitely, they're starting to smooth things out, quite literally with the train, but they're starting to smooth things out, and it's looking pretty cool. They added an animation controller to rock resources so they can have break animations. So, pretty much, I want to go ahead and find a resource rock to demonstrate this. I think, is that it? Yeah, that's it. We're going to go ahead. Want to get ourselves a pick. We have to also learn how to spell pick. There we go. God, here we learn more and more every day. It's such an educational channel. Apparently they added more stuff, and look at that sexiness, and that we used to have to break it. It's so beautiful, and it's multi-part rocks, I guess. That's awesome. I didn't even break the rock there. There you go. Now I broke it. It dropped some iron fragments, and definitely cool. You can see it's starting to break, and also it breaks into fragments. It's kind of multiple blocks. That's pretty cool. They also added new sub-biomes into most of the main biomes for variety. So pretty much I might be able to demonstrate it if I just fly around for enough without crashing my computer. Let's go south, see if we can't find any. But pretty much what that means is that I was mentioned in the last update video I did. It's kind of like, so in a biome of the forest, you could find like that's a really disturbing noise. Like in a biome of the forest, you could find like a blueberry field or like a flower field, like this, kind of like this. See, you can kind of see the color change. Oh shit, that's not good. Kind of see the color change there, and that's kind of like a mini biome, little sub-biome right there, which is pretty cool. So that's one of many additions. As you can see, there's another little sub-biome there, and there's probably plenty to find. I'm not going to be able to do that in this video, but go ahead, and actually, if you do know about any more, feel free to comment and tell me about that in the comment section below. What else do we have? I talked about the sub-biomes. They added lens flare to house lights, mining helmets, and flashlights, so this one's going to make Kutra proud. Kutra, if you're watching this, which he obviously isn't because Kutra has better things to do than watch. Also, some of you guys may know what Kutra is. It's an old creature reference. Let's just leave it at that. Let's go ahead, fall down. I don't want to get hurt by these, but I want to get some house lights. But these zombies are nearby, which I forgot to turn off. Let's see if we can look at that. Look at that. Look at that lens flare. It's amazing. It's kind of off-centered and stuff, but look at the lens flare. Oh my god, they are ravaging through this shit. That's not good, but awesome lens flare. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in a mining helmet. Hopefully not die within the time period. Oh shit. Okay, let's just go God mode. Can they still hit me in God mode, or? Okay, no. Okay, I'm in God mode. I'm safe. So they're just gonna be kind of annoying here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this on. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Oh, didn't think of that. I'm also infected apparently. Well. We probably shouldn't be so stupid. Let's go ahead and spawn in some antibiotics as well. That tests my hypothesis that God mode is truly God mode. Apparently it isn't. I probably should have just changed how much stuff I receive. Also, we got this cool friends menu here. I think they improved on it since last time, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's go ahead, throw our helmet on. Let's go ahead and take some antibiotics because drugs are good for us and our health. There we go. Pop in those pills. Some Zomproxin, I guess that's what it's called. So, let's see if you can see. Also, I kind of want to get in a dark area to demonstrate this. I'll try and do it during nighttime, I guess. Also, airdrop hasn't quite happened yet, so I don't exactly know how the airdrop system works. Like if it like notifies you, I feel like it should, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it'll show up on the map at some point. But if you do see me turn on my flashlight, it used to be like a lot more yellowish, a lot more like yellow tint. Now you can see they kind of added like a whitish, bluish tint, I want to say. I think it used to be yellow, but now it's definitely white with like a tint of blue in there. And also, if someone else were to be looking at this, there would be mad amounts of lens flare to be had. And also flashlights, and that's pretty much it's the same thing as the mining helmet, just I have to whip it out. So I'm not feeling like whipping it out today, okay? I'm not feeling like that. You have the ability to break secure containers into non-secure containers. Again, not really going to explain that. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to show us off a little bit at the end of the video. The delete all option to drop on death. They added a gas can recipe from grain alcohol. So, alcohol over here, grain alcohol. We can go ahead and get this in. I don't exactly know what the recipe is, but grain alcohol is a thing. I actually didn't know that existed before. Probably like probably want to get like a can, I guess. Maybe trash can. No, we can't fill it up in a trash can. Well, if someone does know, feel free to comment below. I'm actually pretty curious myself on how that'd be done, because I mean, I guess we'll get drunk a little bit, but if someone does know, oh, never mind. We're having flatulence. Oh, if someone does know how to make it out of this stuff, I'm probably missing something extremely obvious, but if you do know, feel free to comment. Be sure to like his comment if you see that, so I get to see it, because I really want to know. They added a forged metal object, so where is that? Forged iron. I don't see it in here. Should be somewhere. I mean, I don't get forged iron, forged metal. It's pretty I don't know, that's in the patch notes, but I'm not entirely sure what they mean by it. It's a pretty broad term. Also, you can kind of see the flashlights start coming into play here. I'm gonna be sure to go into God mode just in case they start coming after us. And let's go ahead. Let's just get some iron ingots, and maybe the metal will surface from there. Yeah, I might as well get those in. And yeah, apparently there's a forged metal item. I don't exactly know what that entails, but Probably nothing super important, but again, you never know. They added a new model for window blocks with environmental mapping to all Navezgane prefabs, 3 of which support the new window upgrade/downgrade path. And they added a reinforced hard metal door. So I'll just go ahead and spawn in reinforced hard metal door. Reinforced, where's reinforced hard metal door? Shit, I'll just look up metal then. Is that better? There we go. Secure door, hard metal. Yeah, you can probably go ahead and I want to say you should be able to upgrade this. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'll just get some random blocks to kind of place here. Get rid of that stone as well, and we'll just kind of start working on a nice little thing. So I do need to demonstrate the windows as well, kind of show what that entails. So if I could, just going to go ahead, start working on this. And I'll have a nice little window path next to it to demonstrate what the new windows do, which are actually pretty cool from what I've read. I haven't quite demonstrated them yet. I haven't quite seen it in action, I mean, but definitely looks nice. Definitely looks nice. Go ahead, we will plop that down, and apparently that's upgradable, which is cool. I'm not exactly sure how to test that though, because it doesn't say how, it just says reinforced hard metal doors, so it might not even be, who knows, who knows. I do want to go ahead and get some wood planks. Damn it, that should have been more, there we go, planks, that's what I wanted. Let's go ahead, I'll get rid of the pistol, we don't really need that. And along with planks, we do want some windows. Just go ahead and get some normal windows. Nothing special. I'll get rid of that water. Let's see, what else do we want? Windows, all that. And I'm brain fart. Okay, stone axe, that's what we want. Go ahead, get rid of that can of chili. And let's plop these down. And hopefully these are the correct windows. And they are up. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, if this is correct, I should be able to just whip this out and just start. No, it's not letting me. Are you serious? Are these the wrong windows? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fly over to this house. Maybe it's the wrong windows, but it said it should be. Okay, there we go. It's like these windows, and as you can see, you can actually upgrade them. And when you upgrade them, you end up boarding them, and you can upgrade them quite a bit. It looks like 3 times as the max, and then they get boarded up from. Is it whichever side you were in? Or it's both sides, so definitely that's the new way of reinforcing your windows. I don't think you can do the old way anymore, but you can definitely do it that way. And then I honestly don't even know, like, that's probably upgradable in some fashion, but that's not, I mean, that window stuff is actually really cool, because that's a cool way of doing it, I'd like to say. And that's pretty much all the additions. I'm going to go ahead and talk about a couple changes, and if there's anything like super important or easily demonstratable, I will be sure to do that. So they changed high-res old window frame, garage door, transparent glass, old shingles, and stuff to be used on the world prefabs. I think that just means stuff that's in the world already. You can actually pick up wood frames until they are upgraded. Once they're upgraded, if you tear down the wood wall, the frame can never be picked up. So pretty much, like, if you're planning out your house and you misplace it, like happened to me last season, you can break that and get your wood frame back, which is pretty useful. They added a FPV female magnum hold, so iron sights aim with the magnum. They added pickaxe animations to have more weight, kind of demonstrated that a bit earlier. They added a FPV female fire axe fire blending. They added wood ramp frames, pretty much that once they're upgraded they can't be dropped, but if you break pretty much all frames, kind of those things can be broken and you get them back until you upgrade them. The cobblestone walls can be upgraded to the 3rd tier. Instead of using cement, they use cobblestone now. The arts for cobblestone reinforced and cobblestone reinforced with metal were changed. They sped up the crafting of sharp stones. They increased the probability of finding iron ore, decreased the weight of lead ore, changed the block downgrade to drop items, just like block destroy. So if you downgrade something, it will should be able to drop some stuff. They changed the new and continue game options to use categories and accordion style lists, which I will show at the end of the video. They changed dirt to kind of only be 2 shallow, so if I were to dig down 2, which I'll just go ahead and demonstrate now, that's a stick. If I dig down 2, let's go ahead and get this, come on. Okay, it's not happening. I probably should get a shovel. But, okay, well pretty much I'm going to show it because I'm a good person. Let's go ahead and get this. Probably want some water as well, but whatever. We're thirsty. We're always thirsty. There we go. Okay, maybe if we turn off God mode, will this do anything? There you go. Dig down 1. And that sounds like the airdrop to me. And we're going to get to demonstrate that. Not exactly sure where it's dropping though, but as you can see here, after we dig down 2, go into God mode 2, I'm not sure if we're pretty much, if we dig down 1 more after that, it will, where did that drop? It better show where it dropped, like somewhere on the map. I heard that. I heard it. I don't know where it went, but, oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and see what we have in this airdrop. I think it's like horde mode, where it kind of drops everything. And there's another airdrop coming in over there. It's kind of like, it reminds me of Rust. Definitely like Rust. Like I did say, pretty much, dirt is now only 2 shallow, or 2 deep, so after 2, it goes to stone. Some other random stuff, they changed various stack limits, so like stacks are different now. The zombie pathing is a bit off right now, especially dogs and animals are pretty bad. Like I said, dirt, all that stuff. They removed the boarded windows recipe, and now you do it with the upgrade path instead. Dying, this is kind of good for people who used to like boost and kind of exploit. And this thing landed in a tree, are you kidding me? Let's go ahead and see what it has. Yeah, it's like supplies, and it's got a bunch of stuff, and that's going to be really useful for when you want to start off. And as you can see, I mean, 24 rebar cobblestone, bunch of water. That's a great starting point. I'm actually pretty thirsty. I might want to drink that. I don't know. Sticks only burn half as long. Wood framework is now called a wood frame. And like I said, dying, you now spawn with 50% health, food, and water. So it's not really beneficial. So like if you're pretty low on everything, you don't have food, you can't just throw a sleeping bag down and kill yourself and be back at 100. Now it's 50%, so it's not as beneficial or easily exploitable as before. They changed the hard metal door texture, changed the wood-based ramp blocks to downgrade to a ramp frame, changed the metal hard door, or the hard metal door recipe to use forged metal. They changed a couple of the DM and horde maps. I can't get it working for some reason though. Probably it's like something on my side. They rebalanced wood cutting and wood-based blocks. Player names only show if a player is closer than 3 meters. I'm gonna fly up because these things are annoying. Changed turn down volume of hornets flying. Thank God. If you ever watched my other series, you know I hated those things because A, they were annoying, B, they were extremely loud. They did some dedicated server speed optimizations, pretty good, especially because I'm going to be doing something on dedicated server soon. They changed the rebalanced. That doesn't make sense. They pretty much rebalanced all loot containers. Steam authentication. Block durability option now is a 25% option. Running no longer decreases stamina, and stamina will no longer regenerate while running. And finally, the last change is stamina weapon damage reduction is capped at 50%, so that's good. That's good. You won't be completely useless when you're extremely tired. And also a bunch of other bug fixes and other stuff. If you do want to go over the thing yourself, or kind of go over stuff I didn't mention, I will, as always, it's going to be in the description below, link to the changelog, so feel free to click that. And really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and transition to the menu and talk about some stuff. So as you can see here, we do have a bunch of new menu changes. That is a very new kind of interface over here in game modes. This is probably should be the same, but in game modes so far, at least for the game world, which is Navezgane only lets me pick these two, survival multiplayer and survival single player. Game world is just Navezgane. Might be something with the update. I don't know what happened with other stuff. Possibly it's going to be back in later, but something might be wrong. I don't know. Don't quote me because I don't want to misinform you guys. But as you can see, there's a new kind of menu thing here with these like drop down menus. So you, like it's a lot more compact now. So if you don't want to modify the gameplay or anything, you can like modify it at a time. So under difficulty, you have difficulty presets, which is the usual, but I think they added a new feature here. They added insane difficulty because there used to be just 5, now there's 6. Over here in Zombies Run, that's the usual. Loot abundance, the usual. Loot respawn time, again, the usual. Drop on death, there's a new thing called delete all. So when you die, you don't drop anything, it's just everything you have is gone. Over on damage given, it is the usual. Damage received, the usual. Memory, the usual. And spawning, the usual. And then as you can see, it's like a lot easier to kind of navigate the menus because you can do it at a time. 24-hour cycle. They did add a couple of new options here with the 120 minutes and 240 minutes. So that's kind of ridiculously long. and should make for some pretty fun times. Usual 50, 35, and 20% options here. Block durability, it's the usual. Crafting timer, usual. Loot timer, usual. And here, a pretty cool feature that I did show off a little bit earlier was the airdrops. It is configurable. You can do disabled, 8 hours, 12 hours, 16, 20, 24, 36, 48, and 72. And then let's go and get rid of that. Under MISC, pretty much for now, just cheat mode. But there are different options for multiplayer. As you can see under the multiplayer thing, like friendly fire, you can just like browse over that, but pretty much it should be the same. And then there's like all the claim stuff as well that classifies as multiplayer, and everything else is pretty much the same. So I mean, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. It's an awesome update. Can't wait to do videos on it. Can't wait to get part 1 of my solo series out, and also the what was it, the factions, the new factions things. So we'll be looking forward to that, and that's going to do it for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, be sure to leave a like, and this has been Starsnipe signing out. Love you guys. See ya.